Hey y'all, I'm back. So today I am going to do a quick video, and it's basically going to be some tips and some things that you should know dealing with curly hair basically. So let's get into this.
So what you wanna talk about? Yeah, you know what I'm all about. They say it's
If you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my phone and I wrote everything in my phone. So number one, my curly hair girls, do not brush your curly hair while it is dry. Simply because when you're brushing it dry, first of all, as curly hair girls, we have kinks and coils and twists and turns that normal people with permed and flat ironed and all types of whatever kind of hair they have. So if you're brushing your hair dry, you're pulling your strands out. Strands, like, okay, it's different. Okay, you have shedding, that's normal. Those are strands that, you know, have fallen out. Everybody has like a couple strands that falls out, you know, every day or whatever. But these are strands that didn't fall out. They intact in your scalp, you feel me? And you just, you pulling them out. You're putting stress on the hair. So personally, I detangle in the shower. I make sure all my hair is wet, and I take either a wide tooth comb or I take a Denman brush. And you always want to start from the ends and work your way up to, you know, the roots and things like that. So that's number one. Number two, do not put product on your scalp. Basically, how do I say this? Putting product on your scalp, like if you're using, let me see, just for an example, because this is the only product I see right now. If you're using this natural curl defining cream and you're putting it on your hair, okay, you're using it to define your curls because that's what the product is for. But putting on your scalp is not doing anything but clogging your pores. If you clog your pores, guess what? You ain't gonna see no new growth, baby. You feel me? So don't put no product on your roots because it's not really helping. Just don't do it, okay? It's not what's up. It doesn't help. It just make sure you put the product on your hair. That's what the product is for. And I'll tell you what's for the scalp in number three. Number three, I think I just went out of order. Oh no, I did. I went in order. Number three, shampoo is for your scalp. Shampoo and oil is the only thing that you should even attempt putting on your scalp. You don't need to put shampoo on your hair when you're shampooing. That's not what you're supposed to do. When you put shampoo in your hair, you are stripping your hair of all the natural oils that it already produced itself, and now your hair is going to be dry, and then you have to go back in and put all the moisture back in there. So when you're shampooing, when you put the shampoo in your hands, don't go like this. You need to go straight to your roots and shampoo your roots because that's where all the dirt is. And when you rinse out the shampoo is gonna rinse out and it's gonna go on the hair. So, you know, all the dirt and all that stuff is gonna come out. But shampoo is not for your hair. It's for your scalp. It's to cleanse your scalp and all of that. Shampoo will strip the hair of all the oils though. So make sure you're not just going straight in. It's okay if it gets on the hair, but if you're just on the hair, you're not really washing your hair because at the end of the day, you know your hair's dirty when you itching your scalp. So why would you be washing your hair and not your scalp? You feel me? Next. Okay. Number four is if you have shrinkage, don't be alarmed, don't be sad, be glad because your hair is healthy. The more moisture and bounce and shrinkage that your hair has, it shows how healthy your hair really is. Because the more your curls spring, it shows that your hair is getting the moisture that it needs and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. I'm not saying if you don't have shrinkage, your hair isn't healthy, but I'm saying shrinkage is healthy. Because some people have, you know, loose curls and sometimes, you know, their hair doesn't shrink up like the rest of ours. But like I said, shrinkage is not bad at all. So don't be sad. I'd rather have shrunken healthy hair than some hair down to my ankles and be looking, you know, damaged and stuff. So healthy hair is great hair, okay? Number 5 is really important. Being a YouTuber, before I was a YouTuber, before I decided to go natural and all that stuff, I was always on YouTube watching videos and stuff like that. And one thing I've learned being a natural and doing the journey by myself on my own is that you can't always go off of what other people are doing. I mean, it's nice to see, you know, what this one and this one is doing and things like that, but at the end of the day, everybody has, even if you have the same curl texture, I don't really hair type my hair, that's not really important to me. But even if y'all have the same texture or whatever, what their hair needs may be completely different from what your hair needs. Once you figure out what your hair needs, it's gonna be a breeze. But using products that somebody else is using, just because they're using it and you've seen them use it or whatever, doesn't mean it's necessarily helping your hair. So using products that you don't need it cancels everything out. It doesn't really help, you feel me? So you need to, you know, really sit and figure out what helps your hair. One thing I did when I was learning to take care of my natural hair was I became a product junkie, basically. And I was always trying different products to see, you know, how it reacted with my hair and how my hair took to it and stuff like that. But if you know, like, your hair's dry, you need to get something that, you know, helps you retain moisture. If you have, you know, dandruff or whatever, you need to get something that's going to stimulate your scalp, you know, things like that. So you need to always make sure that you're giving your baby, your hair, your mane, what it needs. Because if you're giving it a bunch of stuff that it doesn't need and it already has, like, that's like I have some popping shoes. If somebody gives me another pair, it's like, okay, what do I need these for? I already have a pair. Like, you feel me? You don't give it what it doesn't need. Forgot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're on number 6. Number 6, I would say silk is very important for nighttime, okay? It doesn't matter if you have a bonnet, if you have a silk pillow. I have a silk pillow because I'm very lazy and sometimes I don't like to wear a bonnet. I don't want to wear a scarf. So I go to sleep with my hair in a puff and then I'll just sleep on my silk bonnet. But silk, you know, some people don't be having no edges. And look at that little curl. Silk helps you, you know, keep your edges, because that's the first thing that's going to go if you're sleeping on some cotton pillows and things like that. So make sure you get you some silk for that natural hair, or for that curly hair, girl. Number 7 would definitely be, make sure you you're rinsing with cold water. Like how I said, shampoo is for the scalp. Remember what I said, when you rinse it out and it, you know, goes down the hair strands anyway, but you're not necessarily washing the hair, but you're washing the scalp and it gets into the hair as it, you know, rinses out or whatever. The conditioner is for the hair. Conditioner is not for the scalp. Conditioner is for the hair. It puts, you know, all the moisture that was taken out of the hair from the shampoo and stuff like that. And also when you rinse the shampoo, conditioner, or whatever, you want to make sure you rinse with cold water, because the cold water seals the moisture into the strands. And yeah, you want to keep the moisture in your hair. There's no point in doing all of this extraness and you're not even keeping the moisture. Like, you put the moisture in there and rinsing it right out with the hot water. The hot water opens up your pores, the cold water closes them back up, so the moisture stays in there and you retain your moisture. So if you want to retain moisture, rinse with cold water. Lastly, number 8, you really are what you eat. Your hair reflects your diet, believe it or not. One thing that I found that was so amazing, y'all know that my dad does hair, so sometimes I go to the shop and I'll just sit up there, and him being a man, even though he's a man, he still knows what's going on and what you've been doing off of your hair. So like, some people, they're like, oh, I want to get a color today, and he knows that their hair isn't going to take the color as well as it could on a normal day, because he knows that they drunk coffee before they came. Like, it's so crazy. You need to, so with that being said, like, you need to drink your water. If you're not drinking your water, I'm not saying you got to drink water all the time, every day, all day long, but make sure you get a couple servings of water, because what you eat really does show in your hair. Your health shows through your hair. He could tell when his customers is on their cycle. I'm not saying you got to eat vegetables and fruit all the time, but that's why some people take multivitamins, because, you know, sometimes what they eating and what they got going on in their body ain't always the best. Because I know I'm not a healthy eater, not even gonna lie, but I take my multivitamins and all I drink is water. I'm not saying you have to just drink water, but you know, you gotta keep that in mind, like keep that in the back of your mind when, you know, you're doing what you're doing. So I just say, for the people who don't want to just go completely healthy, just drink your water and get you some multivitamins and you'll be Gucci. But this was basically a random video because I wanted to record something and I didn't know what to record. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next, I'm thinking about doing a guide to being a new natural or tips for being a new natural video. But if you guys like videos like this, make sure you click the thumbs up, comment below, let me know what you guys think about it. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys in the next one, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Yeah, so all my info and all that stuff is in the description box. So if you want to know any of my social medias, my websites, any of my information, it's what I record with, all that stuff, like literally all of it is in the description box. Make sure you check that out. Also, I'm thinking about getting a t-shirt with my face on it. Would y'all buy it? What do y'all think? Like, let me know. But I will see you guys in the next one.